This is how witnesses used to testify against the Mafia, 1969. Paul Hawkins, an Australian racing driver, flew into the sea at the 1965 Formula One race in Monaco. A policeman rescues a stray dog stuck in an iron fence. USA, New York, January 27, 1958. Jess Dixon's flying automobile. 40 horsepower air-cooled engine. Speed up to 160 kilometers per hour. Could fly up, forward and backward. 1940. Bust of Beethoven in the room where he was born. Bonn, Germany, 1934. In 1955, President John F. Kennedy and his wife Jacqueline were photographed in Palm Beach, Florida. New York Police Captain Albert Sidman helps a photographer capture the face of a murder suspect. 1962. Mayan women in the Yucatan Peninsula, 1952. Girlfriends on the Beach, 1940s. University of Illinois Dormitory, 1910. Todd Browning on the set of his movie, Freaks, USA, 1932. On November 14, 1910, pilot Eugene Burton Ely makes the first takeoff from the makeshift deck of the aircraft carrier Birmingham in a Curtiss biplane. A family on a walk in the UK, 1930s. A model is taught the proper way to get out of a car. London, 1965. Fidel Castro giving an interview to a journalist in his car. Cuba, 1964. Parade of Hate, a procession of 50,000 Ku Klux Klans in Washington, D.C. September 13, 1926. A photo taken in 1943 and became a symbol of courage and heroism of Soviet soldiers. After the war, Messerschmitt instead of fighters produced such three-wheeled cars, 1954. Dorothy Counts is the first black student admitted to a white school, 1957. The last picture of all four Beatles together. This photo was taken on August 22, 1969. This is Beatles' first photo in that very classic lineup. Coincidentally, also on August 22, 1962. German youth studying the differences between Aryans and Jews, 1943. A New Orleans woman with her young slave maid, New Orleans, Louisiana, USA, 1850s. Titanic orphans, brothers Michel and Edmund Navradil, 1912. They were the only children rescued from the Titanic. Vicky Dugan walking down the street, 1950s. Dressing room at the Moulin Rouge, 1924. The photo from the 1890s was titled, "A Man in a Raincoat Standing on a Tile Floor." Of course, hearing this is not as creepy as seeing what is captured in the photo. Circus performers, France, 1900. Edward Paisnell wore this mask while attacking victims, also known as the Jersey Beast, 1957. Shirley Ann Field was Miss Great Britain in 1955. Gathered for a picnic, Highland Beach, Maryland, 1931. The first images after the assassination of President John F. Kennedy. November 22, 1963. Queen Victoria personally erased her face from this picture because she didn't like the way she looked, 1852. National Bureau of Standards walking machine for testing shoe wear, 1937. Sophia Loren on a picnic. Italy, 1961. A House Goes Over a Bridge, Los Angeles, 1970s. Princess Diana Look-alike Contest in Washington, D.C. 1985. In a Class at an Etiquette School. 1920s. Traffic Controller, Miami, 1931. The Colville Pub, London, 1967. Bruce Lee does push-ups on 2 fingers of one hand, 1970. An elderly gymnast, 1977. A footy contest in Cliftonville, England. 1936. Marilyn Monroe visits South Korea 1954. An Arab woman wearing a traditional face mask in Muscat, Oman, in 1905. Kaufmann's troupe of stunt cyclists in Germany in 1900. Hip massage machine from the United States, circa 1928. A window cleaner with a camera at the Empire State Building, 1936. Typists compete in blind typing at a typewriter competition, Paris, 1940. Farmers wait for the start of a slave auction in St. Louis, 1852. Stephen King, 1982. Thank you for watching, my friends. As always, please give like and subscribe to the channel. Also be sure to write comments. Take care of yourself and your loved ones. See you all in my next video.